Point A didn't work out, so we moved on to point B, which was where everybody was hanging out anyways. At first, there was a lot of talk about point C, and some speculation about D, and points after that. But as time went by at point B, this kind of talk just made everybody annoyed. I mean, point A hadn't worked out for anyone except for a couple folks in the past, and they just proceeded immediately to point C. Supposedly. Actually, for most people at point B, if you could gain their confidence, they'd privately voice great doubts about A's existence, and the more time that passed at point B, the more suspect even the idea of point A, B became. And not just for us, but really for anyone, including those people who left. So we trashed point A because it worked great wonders for us in consoling ourselves about the fact that point B had begun to look like a permanent home for us. So there were a few, laze-around dreamer types who refused to cop to point B and stubbornly insisted on A's possibility, as well as C, D, E, and on out to Z. But this made everybody feel bad, like they were lacking or failing. So it was tacitly agreed upon that these people were just crazy. And since they wouldn't pledge their allegiance to point B, it was hard to accommodate them. But some use was eventually made of them, which didn't pay well, but seemed to appease them and amuse the rest of us for a while, until the bulk of them developed debilitating addictions and died off. Then we were sad, but not overly so, and not for too long, because it was these addictions that did them in, not point B, not us. I mean, Christ, we gave them what they wanted, which was condescending applause for the little dances and songs, bitches and skits, humorous memoirs filled with melodramatic and ridiculous nonsense about points A and C, which, come on, it's useless if you live in the real world. Shit, I can't get anything done anyways because people are always calling me on the telephone, saying, "We love you, Jesse, we love you, Joseph, we love you, Muhammad, we love you, Draco, we love you, Tricky Dick, we love you, Vaughn, Ron, and even Dan, even though he can't spell for shit. But we don't love you despite the fact that you have no ambition, but because you don't, and we don't either." I could barely keep my own campaign going with all the freaks and distractions of point B, much less drum out some interest in other people's crap about other places. You can't live in a castle made out of sand unless it's got a sand bank that dispenses actual paper currency. I mean, the point is, we live here in the middle at point B, so get with the fucking program. Sure, you might ask, well, what is the program? And I won't really be able to tell you, but I will really be able to run it. And that's good enough for me, because that's the way things are. Point A, point C, point D, T, O, M, A, T, O, E. Tomato.